hello, Abraham. I have been taking my hikes and saying, oh, Abraham, I'll say this. I'll ask you about this. And then I listen to a CD and get the answer. And, so I've had my answer 5 times. So
next.
I have to say thank you to Jerry and Esther, because your journey has become my journey, and I think you should have a TV show, but a sitcom, because you have the episodes. There's the oil gasket in the thing, and then there's the lost pen, and now I hear you like alcoholics. It's so beautiful, because you say such beautiful, wonderful things with such humor and humanness. Esther is so pretty. And if there is ever a show, I am an actor, so we're going to get to that. I could play you because I think you're beautiful. Okay. So I go around in my vibrational being a lot of the time. I'm very conscious that I am this vibrational me, and I'm the human me. And I'm really good at the vibrational me until I get to an audition. And then that is so real. And there's someone here who's in a TV show that I see all the time. And what did she do that I don't do? She has red hair now, and I already have red hair. So I have the best manager in the sky. I've been doing this a long time, and I'm very good at it. So I have the best manager in the sky. And actually, when I say thank you, thank you, thank you, that makes me feel best. But yet, I still don't make all the money that I would like. Here I go. All the money that I would like at acting. I love you. Thank you.
How do you think it is possible to present your vibrational advertisement to the universal concierge and directors if you have not achieved the vibration of it? In other words, that's why it's easier for the actors who have been working to be the next ones who are chosen, because their expectation is such, it just makes it logical. So the big question that you're presenting here is, how can I get my expectation to a place that my current reality doesn't yet support?
Yes.
And the answer is, it sort of started coming up in your early words to us as you were talking about a sitcom or a television show, and we wanted to play with you about the totally unscripted nature of what's going on here, which is often not the best scenario for television. In other words, Abraham doesn't have short answers to anything, and television audiences are very impatient in wanting to get right to it. It is interesting to be with a group like you who are patient enough to stay with us while, with great finesse, we find the new nugget that has been waiting there, that is now just barely exposing itself in a way that we can all see it and pluck it and enjoy it together. Whether you are talking about acting or whether you are talking about anything else, it is the expectation. You have to find a way of isolating the way you feel from the reality, and the reality that you've been living so far. And several things that you said were working against you. In other words, you are comparing yourself to other actors, and you're wondering, why them, not me?
Exactly.
Well, that gets you nowhere. The comparison that you want to make is the comparison between you and you. That's the only comparison that matters. So when you walk into an audition, it's interesting, if your attention is very much on what they think of you, you've already shot yourself in the foot, because you've deviated from your own. In other words, you can't serve two masters. Your guidance system cannot have you answering to two different rules or laws. In other words, your guidance system, what you want relative to your creative work, has already been well established. It is already in your vortex of attraction, and your inner being stands there as the already current liver of those things. So your work is to find conversation with yourself, a lot of conversation with yourself, enough conversation with yourself that you in your physical beingness and you in your non-physical beingness are one and the same. You just have to not give a rip what they think. And as long as you give a rip what they think, then you're catering to that guidance instead of this guidance, and absent this guidance, you've got very little to give to them. And they'll pick the one who's in alignment every single time. They'll pick the one who's in alignment, even though they may not even understand what alignment is. Because someone in alignment, first of all, you don't freeze. Next of all, you know what you're doing. Next of all, you're natural in what you're doing. In other words, everyone should be so lucky as to work with someone who's tuned in, tapped in, turned on.
Thank you.
Hello, Abraham. Okay. So can you tell us more about the non-physical? What is it like there in your realm?
Happy.
Give me some more, please.
Exhilarating. Satisfying. Interesting.
All right.
Oh, you want us to define the non-physical through physical terms.
If that's possible.
It isn't.
Okay.
It isn't. In other words, earlier we were talking about the vortex of attraction or the vortex of creation. And we're talking about being outside the vortex or inside the vortex. And that when you're outside the vortex, action seems more important. And when you're inside the vortex, you have all of this power and leverage. Well, we want you to equate this inside the vortex, even though you're still in your physical body, with what it feels like in non-physical. In other words, the reason that many people have a hard time easily coming with us in our knowledge of how the universe works is because they are rooted in this physical reality where they have become accustomed to seeing it and hearing it and smelling it and tasting it and touching it. And so we suggest that the fastest way to all of the manifestations that they can see and hear and smell and taste and touch that would please them is to leave aside for just a little while their intense perception of physical reality and try to understand this non-physical reality, this vibrational reality. But the only way for you in your physical setting to even begin to explore this vibrational reality, you can't see in there, you can't hear or smell or taste or touch. In other words, you feel your way in. You feel your way in. It's an emotional place where you discover this state of being, you see. That's what non-physical is like. It's a state of being. And of course, we perceive all kinds of things. And we don't want you to think that it's boring in here because we are privy to everything that you are living. In other words, we can focus our beingness to this leading edge extension that you are all standing on and beyond. We not only see from where we stand inside your vortex all that you have lived that is the leading edge extension of this time-space reality, we get to see what you've put into this vortex, and that's what we give our undivided attention to. So what the non-physical is like for us, it's where we get to stand in the knowledge of all of the wonderful things that all of you have put into your vortex of creation. We get to see and feel and know the success that you've been reaching for. We feel and know your abundance and your wellness, you see. This is a big place, non-place, where we stand. It is all that you all have been creating. It's what you call your future manifestation, but it's the present reality. That's what it's like here. This is where people are happy. This is where knowledge runs like rivers. This is where confidence is high. This is where an understanding of who you are runs rampant. This is where worthiness abounds. This is a place where any idea that has ever been imagined is in full fruition. This is a workshop. This is a factory. This is a place where the fullness of everything that you've even begun to dream is playing out before us in vivid terms. This is what you call your future that we get the privilege of living and experiencing and relishing now, you see.
Wow.
And you don't have to die to know that. You get to come here where you feel it. Just imagine the difference between releasing unworthiness and knowing worthiness. Can you even begin to get a sense of what it feels like to just know your value and your goodness for sure? For sure? Unequivocally, for sure? Completely? Can you even taste a little bit of the love that washes through you and the arms of source that wrap around you as you know the wholeness and the goodness that is you? How all doubt about who you are just evaporates as the wholeness of who you are is there. That's what it's like here where we are, you see.
Wow, I can't wait.
Don't wait. Come now. Come now.
If I come now, will I be able to recognize you? How will I recognize Abraham?
By the love that you feel, by the unconditional appreciation that we feel for you, by the intense interest in conversing with us, by the complete feeling of at oneness, by the abiding satisfaction that wraps around you, by a feeling of absence of tension, by the thoughts that flow into your mind that are reminiscent of the thoughts and words that you've heard on the recordings. In other words, you'll know us. We're vivid.
I'm very confident that I will know you when I get there.
No question.
Thank you so much.
Can you feel what non-physical is like in a new and vivid way? And do you get that it's only an emotional journey away for you? And have we convinced you that you are vibrational in nature? And can you feel a new desire moving within you of aligning with the fullness of who you are? Do you feel a new appreciation for the contrast that maybe at the beginning of this gathering you thought you could do with a little less of? Don't you like the expansion that is being born for you, through you, by you? Aren't you willing to let go of the pettiness of physical life that's sort of been bogging you down and holding you back? Aren't you just eager to start loving, which is natural to you, and living that love, which is natural to you? Don't you find yourself just exhilarated about the idea of being source energy in physical form, moving around this physical time-space reality for the express purpose of taking thought beyond? Don't you just adore being such important catalysts to the expansion of this universe? Don't you feel proud for the part you've played? Don't you just love the others with whom you share your planet? And isn't their variety and diversity just the most wonderful thing? Don't you just love in ways that you cannot even define in words the balance that all of the different beliefs and interests and desires hold? Can't you feel the power of that balance? Don't you just love that out of all of that variety is born this vibrational reality that is the future of that which you call life on planet Earth? Doesn't it feel good to you that you are fulfilling your purpose in the way that you meant, that you came into this body and that you exposed yourself to the contrast and that you have been part of the expansion? And don't you just love knowing that not only have you been an important part of the expansion, but that you can make your claim on the expansion that you've carved out here and now? Don't you love knowing the eternal nature of your being? Don't you just love knowing that you will never, ever, 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 ever come to an end? Don't you love knowing that you didn't come here to get something done, but instead you came for the thrill and the joy of being part of the process? Don't you just want to walk up to all people in all parts of the world, no matter where they stand and what they're doing? And don't you just want to say to them, thanks for your part. I don't really understand your life. I don't even know where you come from. I don't even understand why you want what you want. But thanks for being the different part that plays the different role that adds to the future that we are all about. Don't you want to say to everyone, I'm glad to know that this vortex of creation that we have all carved out has well-being of such huge proportion that none of us, even if all of us collectively, humanly, got out of the vortex at the same time, that we could not set off the balance of well-being that is certain for all of us? Don't you love knowing that life will continue to 2012 and beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond and beyond? And does anything else make any sense to you?